Tough talk from President Barack Obama.
I know many Americans are concerned about these threats. Tonight, I want you to know that the United States of America is meeting them with strength and resolve.
His speech and his strategy getting a range of reactions from Americans.
It's like I was wondering to what extent is our presence there going to kind of precipitate more challenges to anti-Americanism? You know, what is it going to be like 10 years from now as a result of this?
I feel like if we're going to go in and do something, let's do it. I feel like we're just kind of dragging things. I guess in some respect, I wish we'd show a little more force when we go in.
I hope we don't have to send soldiers. I hope people don't have to die. It's a tragedy when anyone dies, but when they choose a murderous course, then it's the responsibility of our government to defend us.
Even with slipping approval ratings, the president finds growing support for a change in policy, says the Brookings Institution's Michael O'Hanlon.
Americans gradually realized that, no, they didn't like the foreign policy they had asked for. They wanted a more assertive and a more successful foreign policy. And now Mr. Obama, I think, is trying to head in that direction.
The latest polls show growing support for a bolder approach against the group known as the Islamic State. A Wall Street Journal NBC poll finds 61% of Americans are in favor of airstrikes against IS. A Washington Post ABC poll finds 71% approve of airstrikes in Iraq, while 65% approve of airstrikes in Syria. And a recent Pew poll found 54% of Americans feel the country's foreign policy is not tough enough.
This is James Wright Foley.
Those numbers reflect the public's reaction to the grim videotaped beheading of 2 journalists, says the American Enterprise Institute's Karlyn Bowman.
They're clearly reacting to the threat of ISIS, to what they've heard about a new and very dangerous terrorist organization. But I think there also is a recognition that the war on terror is not going to be won overnight.
For President Obama, the course is clear.
And our own safety, our own security, depends upon our willingness to do what it takes to defend this nation and uphold the values that we stand for.
The questions now facing President Obama in what looks to be a long, slow, and deliberate campaign are how messy U.S. involvement will get and how long public support will hold.
Allahu Akbar.
Katherine Gypson, VOA News.